Hi, welcome to Keep It Simple Programming. Today we will be talking about data types and variables, what they are, and how to use them. First, let's talk about data types. A data type is a particular kind of data item that tells the computer how the program intends to use the data. Python has four main data types. The first one is an integer, and the short form of that is int. An integer is any whole number, such as 5, 10, 1,000. Any whole number, and that does include negatives as well. So -5, -10, and -1,000. Those are all integers. Next, there are strings. The short form for string is str. A string is anything inside a single or double quotation. For example, keep is a string. You could use double quotations. It is a string, and simple. Now, I have a quick question for you guys. Do you think the last one counts? Simple, is that going to be a valid string? It has a single quotation and a double quotation. Let's find out. So we have our hello world here. Let's see what happens when we put a single quotation with a double quotation. All right, we're getting an error. So if you're going to use single quotations, it needs to be on the front and back. And if you're going to use double quotations, they need to be both double quotations. And if we try running it like this, we could see hello world is working. So let's fix that and move on to the next one. Now we have Boolean. The short form for Boolean is bool. Boolean data types are either true or false. Fairly simple. An important thing to note is the first letter does have to be capitalized. If you just put true, it's not going to recognize it. Lastly, we have float, and that is just written float. And it represents any decimal numbers. So 0.11, 5.5, and even negatives, -10.5. These are all floats. You could see the difference between integer and float. They're both numbers. One is whole numbers, one is decimals. Fairly simple. Now, let's talk about variables. A variable essentially works as a placeholder and may be changed throughout the program. To create a variable, we will enter what we want the variable name to be, such as day, and assign it to a value such as Saturday. So the variable will be day, and it equals the value Saturday. So here we have the variable, here we have the value. And a simple way to tell that the variable equals that value is we could use the print function. Day. So let's see what happens when we run this. With Control B, by the way. We see day is equal to Saturday. Now, if we want to change the variable, that's fairly simple as well. Let's go below here. And now, let's say day equals Sunday. And when we print below that, all right, there you see day did equal Saturday, but we changed it, and now day equals Sunday. When it comes to naming variables, there are some restrictions. The name could not contain a dash, a star, and there are many other symbols as well. And the reason we can't use these is because they already represent something else in the Python language. The dash is subtract, the star is multiply. We wouldn't be able to use an addition sign when naming a variable as well. It cannot start with a number. So if I want to do 1 day, that's not allowed. However, it can end with a number. So if I want to do day 1 equals Saturday, and day 2 equals Sunday, that's perfectly okay. Another important thing to note is that capitals do matter. So if I do day and day, those will be recognized as two different things. Okay, so let's test that out. I'm going to change this to day and this to all capital day. Erase these, and when we print day and print day, we should see Sunday first and then Saturday underneath that. And we do. We see that at the bottom. Alrighty. And that's the introduction to data types and variables. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will be talking about functions. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please click that subscribe button. I will be posting many more Python tutorials, and they will all be getting more advanced as we progress. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.